Hey guys, what is up? I am Double Driven. It's Monday. It's ladder leverage day, and we got WUSUBI with us. What's up, WUSUBI?
Yet again, guys.
Yet again.
So don't get scared. I mean, it is Usurper. I do bet a great deal of people probably hate this leader. However, he has a few really good matchups against Scoia'tael, for example, or you completely crush Araka's Queen. And the reason we're playing Shupe is because a Sire Roach is simply not effective when you only have 160 provisions. We played a Shupe, to have the power play, so to speak.
Yeah, you got the the bad guy, and then you got the good guy. You got Usurper. And
Exactly. Yeah.
So
You
it
have to balance the
it
scales.
levels out the hate levels there. So you get
Yeah.
a little bit of like, oh, he's playing Shoot though, so it's okay.
Yeah, I mean he's playing Usurper, so I hate his guts. I'm not gonna GG him, but then they see the Shupe, and you get a free GG, right?
Right.
That's the idea.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a Shoot deck, so you want to try to draw 'em. That's basically there's no like tutor for him in here, so you do have to draw a Shoot. But even
Yeah.
if you don't, you still got some pretty great cards in here.
You do have the Roderick though, which can sometimes help you either get the Shupe or one of your Witchers, or even the other guy from the Palmer and Milton duo.
Right.
Also, like, if you are very, very tilted, not finding your Shupe or the card that you want often, what you can do is replace the Roderick with Albrich, and then you can replace Spikeman with a Bikovaru Nobis. This way, you can put a card on the top, or potentially even draw it from your deck. So, but yeah, I mean, I think this is the draw your golds version. Just get good at the game and draw your golds.
What about Prince
Simple.
Vellum? Is Prince Vellum an option?
I don't like it because he's random.
Right.
You often don't want to like pull a random gold with this deck just out of nowhere.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go through the cards. Swears, you got some good targets there. People like playing, roaches. You get to steal roaches. What are some other engines you could steal with this?
I mean, anything, right? It doesn't really have to be an engine. It just plays for 9 points, which is very solid. But yeah, you can deny whatever. Nausicaa Sergeant, Elven Swordmaster. There's like a bunch of... You can even take Krach's Ship at 3 health, right?
Right. We got the Ox, Letho, and Seer combo. Love it. Shillard is going to shit all over scoia'tael, especially if they're playing the Sheldon shenanigans. Gimpy Gerwin, so this is like a flex spot. If you're running into like swarm stuff, he's going to come into play. If you're not seeing it, maybe switch him out for something else. What are some other options?
The reason why I like Gimpy the most is because it's a good gold card to invest into round 1. So let's say usually your opponents do their thinning in round 1, right? Nilfgaard plays their Imperial Brigades, scoia'tael plays their Volunteers and Sentinels.
Right.
So what Gimpy allows you to do is not lose round 1 on even cards when you're in blue coin. You basically get the extra tempo from Gimpy for 9 points. That's the gold you want to play round 1. Either that or Swears, because remember guys, you're playing Nilfgaard, your bronzes are extremely bad, you don't have Roach, so when you get blue coin, there's a risk of you losing on even cards to, let's say, like Skellige. So you have to play some golds. Gimpy is the ideal gold to play round 1, unless you're facing like a swarm deck, of course.
Right.
If you're facing like Soldier Swarm, you just win with this card in round 3, right?
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about Araka's Queen because they don't get any ability with Usurper. So
yeah. It's actually funny. This deck makes Gimpy bad against the Arakas. There you go. We did it.
Yep. Bribery. This is a pull for, or no, this one's all by itself. Just one bribery. Yeah. It usually pulls something that is going to pull more than 8. You might end up going up against a mirror and maybe pulling like an extra Seer or something like that. It can come into play pretty easily. And
I have a secret theory that this card is actually programmed to always pull the Great Oak against scoia'tael. Prove me wrong, guys. Prove me wrong.
It's true. And then we got the thing that made me smile in this list, the Palmerin and Milton combo. You don't see this too often. Usually you just see the damage too, right? You don't really see Milton.
So I don't know, like, might sound crazy, but I think these cards were overlooked, right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, they generally play for 17 points if you count them together for 16 provisions.
Right.
So there you go. Nilfgaard being provision efficient. Crazy, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you can end up shielding some good stuff, like your pikemen and stuff like that, to where they might live another turn. But
exactly, like that's the hilarious part. The shield from Palmerin might actually matter in a game. Like
right.
That's so funny.
yeah, I love it. They're I think it's great that these two are
again, like the deck is extremely draw dependent, right? You have the Shupe, you have the 3 Witchers that synergize with each other when you have them in hand. You have the Palmerin Milton duo. So when you draw your golds, goddamn man, like it can be pretty nasty. But when you don't, it can be worse, right?
Right. Yeah, the Roderick, he also too sets up your Milton. So, if you do play Roderick before Milton, try to position him to where you can get that death blow and get the full value on it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we got here? Slave Infantry, just a nice flip play. They drop something down to 1 or 2, you flip it, it gets its full value or even above provisions.
Yeah.
Peter, he's just auto include. He's just too good. I mean, he's almost always going to get 6 provisions. Knight, just a nice, blue coin play. Worst case scenario, you could just bump something up really big that Peter's going to knock down anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Pikemen, people get super scared of these cards, so when they see them, they're going to remove them. So that's less damage for your other stuff. Cavalry, it's nice to always have a lock. Locks are always good. Arbalist, if you're playing up against Dana, they concede because you get rid of their waters. The Infiltrator, aka the Garbage Man, just giving people garbage. The Ducal Guard's probably the worst card, right?
Yeah, it's just a 4 for 4. That's why it's in the deck. Like you either have this, or you have the Alchemist, which pretty much is the same thing, or you have the Alba Spearman, which can potentially be better, but it's situational. So we just opted for the 4 for 4. There you go.
Yeah, the only time it really procs is on bribery, right?
Yeah, it can be 5 points.
It doesn't. Does it proc when you steal with Swears? No, huh?
No. You have to play the unit from the enemy faction.
Yeah. Sergeant, pretty good, decent engine. People are going to remove this as well. Cutthroat, Scholar, Mulligan Fodder. You don't really want them. Magni Division, play them always on range row because a lot of your stuff's melee.
Yeah. But then, your good old Mayor, Roach, is just going to block it anyways.
Yeah,
so
yeah, he does that to me in one of the games. So the Slave Driver, your opponent is going to play locks too, so he might come up above, the max 4. And
yeah, I mean, we have the Witchers, we have the Cavalry, so it's generally going to be hitting for 5 or a 6, which is pretty good for 4 provisions.
Right. And then we got the Tucson Air Knight. If they do blue coin something, it's a nice little, extra ping on it.
Yeah.
But here's a couple games, guys. I think the deck functions really well, and it's nice to see a good guy, bad guy team up here. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Usurper just has a couple of very good matchups, like Harold, Krach, Arcus Queen. He definitely has a place in the meta, I would say.
Absolutely. And then when this video comes out, the new meta snapshot should be out. There's this list on there. There's an Amir list that we're going to play tomorrow. It's just, definitely check out the TLG meta report this week. I think there's a lot of really good decks on there that's going to, help you make that final climb to possibly pro rank. But WUSUBI, do we have anything else besides the meta report?
I mean, the season is ending, right? It's the last week, or rather, a couple of days, like 5 or 6 days. So we mostly just focus on the meta snapshot itself.
Yeah, there is a seasonal guide on there if you haven't gotten your seasonal back as well. So,
oh yeah. You can still farm some contracts in the seasonal.
Right.
So definitely, it can be found at teamleviathangaming.com/seasonal.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's a couple games, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it does hurt Herald, huh? They can't do their big bomb.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
that's Arnie of Gone.
Yeah, it's That's 3 bloodthirsts right there. Alright, so what are we dropping here? Scholar?
So the worst card is the Ducal Guard in this hand. It's just a 4 for 4. Banish is quite good. Lock is probably quite alright. Scholar, yeah. Alright. Not bad. We do have the Orcs and the Serret, as well as our Knights, 2 Sound Knights.
So do we just lock that?
I don't think that's a good lock target. What you could do though is buff it, like a cheeky boy. Then it's harder to proc the
Here you go.
Berserk.
He's just gonna play priest though, right?
Sure, yeah.
And then we
But I mean, we don't want to lock stuff this round. We want to save the locks for round 3. Problem is, it could be like a Regis Greatsword meme.
Beg for gas.
Right.
Huh.
That's fine.
You got both of them in here, Palmer and
Of course. That's how this deck functions. Just draw your golds.
Alright. So what do we got now?
Probably the Infiltrator, right? We want to play the Infiltrator.
If not by strength.
Possibly another bronze, then look for a pass.
Accept our
There he
sacrifice.
is.
Yeah. There he is. That's fine. So he probably played a Slave Driver? Can hit the Butcher, I suppose. Doesn't
Fight
really
for
matter.
the Emperor and you might
Yeah.
be freed.
So not drawing Peter is unfortunate here. We could have like threatened to stay in the around longer, I guess, but shit! Wow, he did spend a lot of engines. All right, we can pretty much just get out now.
See ya.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a Regis list to me thus far. I mean, this could be anything though, literally anything.
Right. Well, I mean, cards they usually have for sure are like Skjall, Svanridge, maybe, which is going to be kind of hard to proc if he doesn't have
The leader,
the
yeah.
leader.
Guess we ditched the Arbalest. There's nothing to banish, and the Cutthroat as well, yeah. Knight plays for 6, that's not bad. The Slave Infantry can play for more as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's the bullshit. I knew it. So this is the problem with passing round 1. But, I mean, we just... Yeah. Play the engine.
Play it on ranged, right? Everything else.
Yeah. Most of our units are melee locked, so...
So he pings it and plays a Ravager?
Or Savagery, yeah. So...
All in,
man.
huh? Okay.
Alright, so... what are the chances for Roderick to pull Shupe? What's in our deck? There's Letho, there's Swears, there's Gimpy, there's Shilardo, there's Speeder. Oh la la.
Lots
Alright.
of bad stuff. So we just go bribery?
Sure, yeah. That's not bad. I guess we take the 4. They are both effectively 4s, right? The
Right.
7 can get killed and then it plays for a 4, but this is better because you can't hit it.
Right. Yeah, this one's gonna be kind of weird.
It's weird because our opponent is playing a very bad deck. Basically, that's why it's weird. Okay.
So we just kill that with Serret, huh? Or do we lock it?
Yeah, we can still wait one more turn with the Shupe, preferably. We can go ahead and play the Alba here, yeah. I don't see why not.
Him not
Next
taking
turn-
this out though makes me wonder if he has like Geralt or something.
I mean, we just block it at 7 then, right?
Right.
That's fine. Oh, imagine if it hit the Fanatic.
So we play
Alright,
Ciri.
so... No, I think you roll the Shube now. I think
Try
you play the Roderick, yeah,
here, huh?
and try to get the Knight. Oh yeah, you can block the Skull, sure.
Kill the dog fiddlers!
Right, didn't get either, unfortunately.
So we just
Yeah,
take...
let's take the Shilardo. Take the Shilardo.
This is a good pass.
No.
Well,
I mean, not really. He has Circle and Spear in play, right? He's not gonna pass. I don't think.
well,
It's fine.
I must think of my
he's
Alright.
doing it for us. Oh, that
That's
sucks.
Vanriga, so he just played for 4 points.
Yeah,
Okay.
they usually have that card. That's why I was like,
Uh-huh.
So we flip that, huh? That's
Yeah, it's
seems
not for slave infantry. It doesn't get better than that, or does it?
yeah. That it's
Um,
probably like what's his name? Gregor.
We could have considered dealing with the priest somehow, but
Well, we hit it.
time.
Here. We can hit it here for 4, right? But
Yeah. I mean, it goes to 11, then you drop it to 7. Yeah, you can't really kill that. But, I mean,
Royal Decree
Decree.
into Ard.
Ard.
So it is Regis.
Yeah, it's a complete beat though. So. Okay. We can get sneaky here later with the Palmer and block the 1 and a 2 that he tries to set up. I guess right now you can just play the Knight, potentially hit the Priest. Or the Svanriga? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's the Priest, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
Come here! Let's dance!
Come here. Alright.
Locked himself for 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So Regis is how many?
Great sword.
So we lock that. Or we just
Yeah,
kill
we
it?
can. We just use Seri to kill it, right? Yeah. And he still needs to set up a 2 somehow on the back row.
Yeah, that's gonna be. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, he has to 2-0 us now, or he's done.
This guy.
So we just
Alright.
lock that.
Yes. So now he drops the Regis, and then we just take it with the Knights. I assume that's what's happening, right? We could have played this differently, but I mean, it's still fine, right? So we hit the Ard with the other dude, with the Milton. Yeah, you hit the Geralt Ard.
So I hit Ard.
Yes. It's gonna play for boom. Yeah, and then you just take it with the Palmer in. So in hindsight, we could have dealt with the priest, right?
Yeah.
And potentially keep our card, but at the same time, he wasted his entire finisher in this round, so we just win. Unless we draw like 4 bronzes, 5 bronzes, and mulligan into more bronzes. Oh boy.
You jinxed us. So we dropped the. Did we drop the Arbalist?
I mean, it's our proactive play, right? We can drop the Cutthroat. And probably the Peter as well. This is kind of sad, right? No shoot. There you
Hey,
go.
there he is.
Hello there.
So we just play this for Banish Dragar, right?
Sure, like, I don't think it matters. Actually, banishing Greatsword is probably better in case he wants to, like, Freya. Yeah. Doesn't matter. We could also banish the Brawler because of Hjalmar. Alright.
So we just Gimpy, or do we buff it with Shupe?
Yeah, I mean, if you go for the Knight here, we would rather have a better target to deal damage to. You can gimp this, sure. Yeah. So we played for 4, he played for 5, and we played for 5 as well. Can his 2 cards beat our Shupe plus 4 points? I doubt it, right?
It's gonna be rough. Totem.
Yeah. Yes. Knight is perfect here. It's our only chance. Yeah.
So we go boost.
Uh-huh. Boost the 1 to a 5. And we actually lose to Geralt of Rivia here, if he has it. So he has 10 points with the totem, he only needs 7 to beat us. But, like, what can he have as a 7, realistically?
It's a tie.
Nothing, okay.
Yes! Shupe wins!
Yeah, so I didn't really... No, oh baby, look at this! This is the best matchup.
Oh my god, yeah.
We got it all, we got it all. I would probably consider keeping here, seems fine. Yeah, we want to play some bad cards round 1, because we're on Retcon, right? We don't care.
No.
Oh, it's the unit loss.
Someone looked at the meta report, so we just go Sergeant, huh?
Sure. Well, Predatory Dive, I guess.
What else?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? We go Sergeant first, we want as much value as we can. Dive, Shackles, Bomb, yeah, there you go. Yeah, at least we get to Infiltrator him, that's good.
And bribery? He probably got.
I think you go with the Infiltrator, right? Mm-hmm.
I always find a way.
Do you have the Bomb or the Shackles, sir? No, you don't. But you do have an Arcaspore. This is weird. I suppose we could Letho it. Like, there's nothing else to lock here, really. Yeah.
Improvise.
We don't have the Serid regardless, so that's fine.
Yeah, and they don't really have, like, faction Deathblow units, do they?
Yeah, they don't. He could play another Arcaspore, which... Okay, there you go. That's good. That is good. So I would honestly just lock it, probably. Use the Ox. We wanna fight for this round, just because the shorter the round is, the more devastating artifact removal would be. Alright. I guess we could either bribe or play the Shilardo. Shilardo seems better, right? It secures the round for sure. So he could have Kairan in hand, so this plays for 8. Yeah, I like the Shilardo.
Yeah, not bad.
Should be able to... Yeah, alright, there you go. There's that.
So we just play the Knight?
Yes,
On the
before
6.
he drops it down from 6. Exactly.
Let the evildoers quake.
Let the evildoers break.
So if he plays another Forktail,
There's the Kairan. Sir? Why? Yeah, you should eat the locks. Wait. Huh?
he's
Alright.
saving a charge, so he's still all in.
Yeah, so we can go Slave Driver, kill the Foglot. Actually, we don't want to kill stuff, right? Makes his damage better.
Right. So we
So
just
I
hit the
guess-
5, huh?
Sure, yeah.
Back in line!
Alright.
Yeah,
Best yield now.
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't get those nice leader pings, though, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So we can either Palmerin or Bribe. Palmerin's probably better, yeah. Do we want the Death Blow or no? I guess we do, right? Hit the Fork Tail.
Yeah, it plays either way, right? It shields him if he's gonna...
Yeah.
Gentlemen, onward! Follow me!
For me,
How far
so we
does he
wasted
go?
like every gold into this round.
He's got Renew in here.
Sure, doesn't do anything though.
Mm-mm.
Winning
Passing
on even, baby.
even.
Let's
Ouch.
go.
Ouch. And then... Well, I guess the Gimpy doesn't really matter because he doesn't get the...
Yeah, it likes plays. It plays for 6, right? It's like whatever. Ditch that. Ditch the 4. All right.
So we're passing, right? Or we just...
Nah, we just lead with the division. Yeah, we want to make the round as short as possible. These kind of games are where Albrecht would be really nice instead of Roderick. Put the Shupe or something else on top.
Renew. What?
What? Why?
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
So he wasted his renew. He wants us to pass really badly if he does this, right? Because think about it. So he does this, then you're like, idiot, I can just pass and it's a tie and you go a card down, right?
So we bribery?
I think you can slave the Magne. Yeah, it's fine. Basically, by doing that play, he's begging us to pass to even have a chance. That's... yeah, exactly, see? We called his BS right there.
Oh man, what a brutal... Poor Usurper, leaving no spooters on the board.
Yeah, not allowed.
Right? Oh, let me GG him. Yeah, but that's the video for today, guys. WUSUBI, what do we got coming for the website?
I mean, this is the new fresh deck list from the updated snapshot, right?
Absolutely.
When do leather leverages come out? Monday, Tuesday?
Monday. We're gonna see whether this one's gonna be the ladder video or this will just be Tuesday's
Right.
awesome
Yeah.
content.
So I mean, on Monday we're updating the meta snapshot. So that's it.
Awesome. Yeah, but that's the video for today, guys. Like always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.